Students, this message is going to have some pretty important information for this particular unit, and I apologize for any troubles you may have had in completing these games, but I came to realize that in the instructions for the game, they were not, the naming convention for the tiles for both match 'em up and sliders were off, and so it's really going to be important for you guys to understand how to name these tiles. So for match 'em up, you want to name the tiles rather than starting at 0, being the first tile. Started at tile 1. Put the lowercase t, of course, tile space 1. Tile 2, just like I've shown here on the announcement page. And then also the same thing with sliders. You want to rename your tiles appropriately so that the first tile would be tile 11, and then tile 12 and 12, 13, 14. Each row would start with a 1, so the second row would be 21, 22, etc. So it's really important that you make that name change of the tile as well as changing the linkage. That's probably even most important. Get that linkage change, and then your code should work. Some of you guys might have been frustrated, thinking like, is it me? I'm not getting this thing to work. Well, it's not you. It was probably my error on that. I should have caught that earlier. But in any case, yeah, make certain that you make those changes, and your modifications will look great, and your programs will run. We've already gotten some feedback from students where I've been able to talk with them, and they've got some great modifications that they've done. You definitely want to have fun with this thing. Modifications are a heck of a lot of fun in this unit. It's like where you kind of have to think about, how can I make this game a better experience? What's it going to take for people to really enjoy something that has been done for years? That little sliders game. How can that be a better experience in the 21st century? It is a classic. These are classic old games, but they can be better. Like I mentioned in the match 'em up assignment. What would it be like to just make it a bigger grid? How about if you added sound to it? Sound when you flip the tile, etc. You may need to do some more research on sound. I know we haven't really talked about that much. We will be talking about it, and we'll be creating a game here in the future where we'll actually create a sound manager to control sound throughout the game. And that'll be fun. That's in a game called Shoot 'em Up. So in any case, and also our next game called Critter Attack, we'll be doing a sound manager there. So hey, have fun with this game, and if you have questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. I'm usually always around and available, and I'd be always looking forward to hear from you. I can even create a quick session online, a virtual session where I can show you how to do some of these applications with quite ease. So guys, just don't forget to give me a shout out, and I'll be right on your monitor, or help you out in any way I can. Look forward to seeing your work.